We're gonna take that little bit down into our party. Yeah, but Perkins said they got it, God. Perkins said, they brought me that purple, yeah. And yes, I know for tone gloss back up to market shit. Yeah, they little tank. Hey, they say that boy Big 30 done got free, but I hope he ain't snitch on nobody, man. We finna get straight into the video. They say Pooh Shiesty partner in crime, Big 30 just got released. Shout out 1090 Jake. Hey, that's one of my favorite verses by Big 30. That's why I had to play that shit, but let's do it.
Big 30 is supposed to be getting released by the feds today, and this comes not long after Pooh Shiesty's own dad was released by the feds. Now, we all know Pooh Shiesty's dad is
take that a little bit down there, top, pop that Percocet.
He's been informant for the feds for years, since 2007, when he cooperated in a dope case. He was involved with multiple murders, multiple shootings, and he agreed to cooperate in past and future cases.
Hey, real quick though, if Pooh Shiesty got out sooner than later, like we wouldn't expect it, but say he just got out, and y'all think he'll still fuck with his daddy? Because even if he knew and tried to sweep it under the rug, that shit public now, so it's like, you gonna goddamn pick and choose with your daddy, or you gonna say fuck your daddy too, you feel me?
So sounds like he's gonna save himself in the situation, but Big 30, from what I've seen, might actually have a chance at beating the feds entirely. You want to make hundreds of dollars from your phone?
I want to make that shit on YouTube.
The OG, the YouTube Godfather, Vlad TV, and he just confirmed Big 30 from the Pooh Shiesty and Gucci Mane robbery case is getting out today. You heard it here first. No,
definitely here first.
Everybody's gonna be like, "Oh, rat, snitch, this, that, da." Let's jump into the paperwork so y'all don't just start spinning conspiracy theories that aren't true. Now, this document was filed today. This order addresses the government's motion to revoke the magistrate judge's order granting pretrial release to defendant Rodney Wright Jr., aka Big 30.
That's crazy, because in my city, bro, the fucking paperwork won't even update this fast. You gonna have to at least wait till tomorrow.
Background. Big 30 is charged with a violation, kidnapping, and conspiracy to commit kidnapping for his alleged role in a conspiracy to kidnap, coerce, and rob 3 victims in a recording studio in Dallas, Texas. On April 6th, Big 30 appeared before U.S. Magistrate Judge Annie Kristoff in the Western District of Tennessee. Kristoff denied the government's motion to detain Wright and ordered Wright released on a $100,000 bond,
$10K,
secured by 10% with conditions including home detention, curfew, location monitoring, and travel restrictions.
Come on now, you
At
know
the
that shit's
government's
spelled.
request, the judge entered a brief stay pending appeal of the release order to this court. So she granted him a bond, $100,000 at 10%, which means he only has to pay $10,000 if my math is mathing. He's gonna be on an ankle monitor. He's gonna be stuck in the crib, you know, whatever.
Hopefully he don't pull a fucking Shiesty.
But they put a stay on it, meaning he wasn't immediately released until this came through. Having reviewed the record developed by the judge, the court determines that the government has not met their burden of proof with respect to either danger to the community or flight risk.
Yeah, they ain't wanting to go home.
What they ruled is that nothing shows Big 30 is a danger to his community, and nothing shows that he's gonna jump on a plane, try to leave the country, go to Mexico, go to fucking wherever he could go. You know what I'm saying?
They try to keep that boy in there.
They're saying we have no reason to believe we should be in fear of him being in society or trying to get up out of here. First, Big 30 is alleged to have retrieved a bag containing firearms that enabled the initial armed coercion in this offense. Now, looking back at the original paperwork, this would be surveillance video of Pooh Shiesty and his team of goons, including Big 30, walking into the recording studio. And this is specifically what the studio layout looked like. So everybody else was
this shit so many times
while Gucci, Big 30, Pooh Shiesty's dad, and Pooh Shiesty were inside of this area. Now again, Gucci told Pooh Shiesty they could reschedule their studio session, but Pooh Shiesty requested to speak with Gucci privately. That's when those 4 men all went into this room that we see right here. Inside of the control room, Shiesty produced purported contract termination, released paperwork from a bag, and told Gucci to sign. When Gucci declined, Shiesty became Shiesty, and the pair started to argue.
As
the argument inside the recording room ensued, Shiesty instructed Big 30 to get his bag. 30 complied, leaving the recording room before returning with the bag. Shiesty then pulled what appeared to be a black AK-style pistol from the bag, pointed it at Gucci, and demanded Gucci sign that paper.
Sign that work.
And there's that lyric, A30, pass me that Drake, or whatever the fuck it was. And this is...
Hey, you know what's crazy, bro? I fucking had a TikTok that went semi-viral off of that same sound. A30, pass me that Drake, say, fuck the hood. Memphis ain't know, get your bitch ass out of my face.
Happened in real life. Big 30 went and got a bag, brought the bag back, Shiesty up that Drake on the Gooch.
These niggas on some mob shit.
That's the first thing Big 30 is alleged to have done in this case. The second thing would be he also allegedly physically barricaded a door in the recording studio to trap the victims inside and recorded the coerced signing of the contract release paperwork.
Did they ever find that video?
So Gucci, with a Draco aimed at his face, would sign the paperwork for Shiesty while Shiesty's dad and Big 30 stood by. Gucci was not allowed to leave the recording studio while he was held at gunpoint. Big 30 pulled out a cell phone and purported to record Gucci signing the paperwork while being forced to say that he released Pooh Shiesty. Now, once they walked back into the studio, obviously Gucci's cameraman and his friend were there. Everybody pulls out guns, they get to robbing everybody, and then this happens. As the altercation inside the control room ensued, Big 30 walked over to the studio door to the lobby, closed it, and blocked it with his body, preventing the victims from leaving. Gucci's two security guards watched 30 barricade the door and attempted to force their way into the control room, but were prevented from entering. With handguns drawn, the security managed to partially open the door, but recognized that they were outnumbered by the armed target suspects. So 30 was literally blocking the door, blocking Gucci's security from coming in. And apparently it looked something like this. Pooh Shiesty really had Big 30 ass blocking But that's it. That's all of Big 30's contribution to this kidnapping case. Is he went and got a bag, some shit happened, and
so they trying to say he ain't even really.
Now the government
have no gun on him.
30 was armed during the incident.
Yeah, he did have a gun on him,
but lacked clear and convincing evidence to support this. The court agrees with the government that the nature and circumstances of the charges against 30 and the weight of evidence against him are very serious. However, the remaining section factors favor his release. So what they're saying is that accusations are dead serious, but the evidence isn't there. And because of that, and because he's not a flight risk, and because he's not a danger to the community, y'all need to let him out. Now 30 is 26 years old, lives with his father, and has 4 children that he actively
parents and supports
financially through his employment as a recording artist with Endless Entertainment. Endless,
nigga.
His criminal history is minimal. 30 received the charge of reckless endangerment and unlawful possession of a weapon for discharging a firearm on New Year's Day when he was 18 years old that resulted in judicial diversion and 1 minor driving offense in Mississippi. 30 has never been convicted of a felony or a violent crime. There are no facts in 30's history to suggest that he is a flight risk. Therefore, 30's history and characteristics do not support pretrial detainment. Conclusion: the court finds that the government has failed to establish that 30 is a flight risk or that the conditions of release imposed by the judge will not reasonably assure the safety of any person in the community. Accordingly, the court denies the government's motion. The court vacates.
See, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Jake like all this shit, bro. I be getting tired of all this paperwork shit, bro. I just be coming here to listen to it, and I be hearing them out. But like, let's get to some more graphics or something.
Day of the release order. So the only things on 30's criminal history is driving recklessly and shooting a gun off in the air on New Year's, which is like, I'm gonna be honest with you, that's like normal shit in the South.
No, I didn't even understand that was what it was.
It's more controlled because people tend to have more land. It's not that big of a deal. And I believe it's only a misdemeanor. And in this case, he got a judicial diversion, which is like, hey, you're gonna go to this program, promise not to do it again, and it's all gonna go away. 30 isn't even a felon, which means he can legally tow guns.
Yeah.
And shout out to Spade TV official. 8 weeks ago, they would post, a source sent us exclusive footage of Big 30 on the yard. He was given a bond today, but he is still in jail after the government filed a motion to keep him from being released.
It was like that boy was in prison.
Still shots of him being on the yard, and people would comment, bro look confused as fuck. He trying to figure out how he ended up in that situation. Someone else would say, at least he ain't in PC, and someone else would say, somebody said that's how he stood at the front door. But again, my boy on the yard.
Yo, Jake, low key, I know I be saying I can't read sometimes 'cause I be fucking up, but that's the second time, bro. That shit literally said "and less" when he was reading the paperwork. This nigga said how he stood in front of the door. This nigga said at the front door. What front door, Jake? What fucking front door, my boy?
That means a lot. So regardless of how he looks, I mean, you don't know if he's slapped. You don't know if this is his first time seeing the sun.
This camera is trash, bro. Who was recording this shit, bro? Fucking Nokia?
He's outside. Not outside in society, but he's outside on that yard. And what that means is he's doing what a lot of rappers don't do. He's not hidden in confinement. He's not in PC. He's not hiding from nobody. He is 100% accessible to everybody in that facility.
And then plus another thing, bro, this nigga got more money than the average person. He lived different from the average person. I mean, I think so anyways. Bro, y'all don't understand when you go to jail, bro, niggas be trying to make all that shit sound cool, like kick it with your niggas, you with them. Bro, them niggas is being there lame as fuck. I ain't saying everybody, but pretty much the environment, the mindset niggas be having lame as fuck. Like, oh yeah, bro, I'm just finna. Bro, nigga don't be talking about shit. Nigga be low life as hell, bro. So I wouldn't be wanting to kick it with niggas anyways. Then you can't fucking trust them. You don't know what you can and fuck all that. Nigga, I wouldn't want to kick it with niggas neither. I would have been just like that.
He's not ducking nothing. That's respectable amongst the criminal culture, the hip hop culture. You go to jail, you're supposed to stand on it. He's standing on it, so you gotta respect it, right? He really didn't do anything.
Yeah, he ain't got a parlay
put in there except go get a bag and maybe stand at a door. It doesn't sound like he pulled out, robbed anyone, nothing like that. But he's holding his homie Pooh Shiesty down, and that is important. Because Big 30 and Pooh Shiesty go back further than a lot of y'all realize. This post says Shiesty gets emotional that Big 30 still alive and with him today. And this was after they reunited, after Shiesty got released from state prison. And I mean, so it's like these two have been together for a long time. I can't.
Hey, they really in them trenches, like, bro. This a real trench joint right here. Shawty is really, whatever she throwing up, I ain't even finna throw it up because I don't know where she at and what she might do to a nigga. But she with that shit though. Believe that. Believe that.
Yo, but this is one of his day ones. He's not going out sad behind his brother. And if you live this type of lifestyle, that is the exact type of friend you want behind you. After reading everything,
because he don't be telling them wrong for right, bro. You got to get this nigga right. Ain't no way you letting them crash out like that. That's not what you want. You want a nigga who gonna tell your dumb ass to not do that shit, not sit there and watch you do it.
30 might have a great chance at beating this case. If not, pleading out to a very minimal offense because he really only did minimal things.
This shit is still stupid, bro.
It wasn't necessarily him that did any kidnapping. It wasn't necessarily him that forced anyone to do anything. What are you gonna say? He stood by a door? I'm sure a lawyer can come up with a nasty defense for that right there. But hey, let me know y'all's thoughts.
But that's what I'm saying. You saying he stood, helped with his brother and shit like that. Yeah, he ain't snitch on him. Of course, you ain't supposed to snitch on him. We ain't finna give niggas credit for shit they ain't supposed to do. But goddamn, he stood at a fucking door. Like, why he ain't pull guns out and brought niggas and slap niggas with pistols and shit like that. So what the fuck did he really do? You feel me? That shit was stupid. You went to jail for doing nothing.
Comments in the comment section is 1090 Jake. I'm rocking with y'all like 30 rocking with shit.
Hey, I'm finna like the video. Y'all like my shit if y'all fuck with me, you know? I'll read a couple comments, you know. If they beat this, A30 pass me that Drake going down in history. It already did when he robbed that nigga. Fuck you talking about, nigga. The best defense the lawyer can say is, yo, Your Honor, my client wasn't blocking no door. He just fat. Hey, I like that. I like that defense. They was moving like it was 1985. No quick pause today? Nah, it definitely was a quick pause. You must have been already on it. I could have sworn he did. He just went right to it at 8:43 knowing, so yep, that's all I was saying. Oh, type shit. I see why they saying that. He just ain't say quick pause. Big 30 asked the security guards for the password. I don't know. That's supposed to be. Hey, free Shiesty. Okay, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Trey Santana out.